All right, so here he is, the king of combat, the action man, Chris Curtis, out of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. It took this man 34 professional MMA fights to get to the UFC. Safe to say he's made up for lost time ever since. A lot of huge wins since finally making his way to the big show. Brendan Allen, Adolfo Vieira, Joaquin Buckley, chief among them. But Chris Curtis believes he can be the middleweight champion of the world, has competed at welterweight, now fighting in his more natural weight class. This man is durable, this man is well-rounded, and this man believes he's going to shock the world here tonight. So here's the legend, George St-Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and DC as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You gotta be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak of.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who was an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to.
Right.
But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George St-Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all try to beat George St-Pierre.
He's got more SPs than you.
He does. He's the man.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Chris Action Man Curtis. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, George Rush St-Pierre.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, going to be interesting to see how George St-Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So let us see if indeed striking is the first order of business for the all-timer George Rush St-Pierre.
He's hurt.
Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad since his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, my goodness. Hurt again.
Gets back to his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
That'll do it!
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre.